Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back, and as you've seen in the title, I'm going to go over with you guys something that I absolutely despise. This is a piece of safety gear that's come along over the past maybe few years, 20 years, I don't know when these things were invented, but I'm not a fan of these. As you've probably seen in the title, this is a piece of safety gear you should get rid of right now. I want to do a mass burning of toe tethers / cowtails. I can't stand these things. Maybe burning them's a little rough, but yeah. So this is you're seeing I obviously have one on my vest here. I don't own this. I borrowed this just for this video. I can't stand these things. I don't own one. I absolutely hate them. A lot of y'all that don't know how to use them. I'm going to go over with you guys on how to properly use one of these things. I see these things, the risk versus what the usage of these stupid things are is way outweighs it, in my opinion. I wish everybody would stop using them outside instruction. Now for instruction, I reached out to a lot of different paddlers that I know, and unanimously 100% of them said they don't use this on any class 5 run, 4 or 5 run, outside just instructional boating and maybe instructional where there might be a swimmer, outside lake paddle to class 1, 2, they don't use these. Now I know there's a lot of people out there that paddle class 5 with these things. So I want to show you guys real quick on how to properly mount one of these things, because I have seen people use these incorrectly, and this item right here has actually contributed to several fatalities out there, which baffles my mind that people have been killed by these things, and I still see paddlers buying these. I think most of the paddlers that I see that use these things, they want to be they want to look very safety oriented, like they're on the spot. But watch how quickly. So to properly use this thing, I want to show you guys. You can see right there how it mounts onto the actual rescue harness that runs around. I've got it on the green jacket here, Stoquist, NRS, Kayaking, green jacket. They're all the same. They all have a quick release. But let me show you a couple of issues that I have with this thing. Let me show you why you'll never see me wearing one of these. Number one, it's just another loop to flap around and get in the way. I know a lot of people's oh, tuck it in and all that, but why even use it at all? What is the primary usage of this thing? You know what the primary usage of this thing? To hook into a kayak and tow kayaks. That's the primary usage. I know a lot of people have said, oh, I can use it for a live bait. I can use it for, and I'm like, why would I use this? Why do I need it hooked here? I just keep it. I'm not saying don't keep some sort of sling on you. I'll show you in a minute what I keep on me. I keep a webbing sling. I'll show you how I get around this. I'm not saying don't have something that you can't clip into to do live bait, to use a quick sling. I use a flip sling or a guide sling. It's got a lot of different names, but I'll show you what I use. Number one, if all of y'all want to keep using these things, please, whatever you do, do not hook it in to a non-release point. I've seen these, and everybody's seen this. I've seen it hooked here. I was talking to a guy. He had one on his vest, and he's like, oh, I don't like this snap thing. I don't like this quick release snap because it keeps falling off and dangling. So what he was doing, he was actually hooking it right there. Believe it or not, he hooked it onto his bottom strap on his green jacket. I'm like, dude, you do not want to do that, because if this got tangled, and even though you pulled your safety harness, you pulled your clip, and it came out, and this was still hung up, you would have to be cut out of there. You would possibly drown. And I think that's how, I'm pretty sure that's how most of the fatalities have happened. Paddlers have hooked them in hard points there, or right here. There's a ton of spots to hook them on a vest. There's a lot of different spots to hook them. The design of this thing, the actual design of this thing is to always be in a quick release buckle. Kayaking has a quick release pull, Stoquist, NRS, the green jacket. But here's the problem. So if I'm paddling down, I want you to watch just how easily I do this. So I'm running into a class 5 rapid, and just that much room. Look, now that came loose, and this thing is just flopping around in the background. And now I have this, but I can't. Now you're in the middle of the rapid, so you can't stop and sit here and fix all this. So then I'm like, why even use it at all? On any type of run over class 3, where am I going to be towing boats? I would never. I'm sorry, if you swim and your kayak's going downstream, that is the last thing on my mind, is to click into a kayak which weighs hundreds of pounds, clip into it, and try to tow it to shore. I don't give a damn about your kayak. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to worry about you first, then the paddle second, and the boat third. That's kind of like my number one is always the paddle. 99% of the function of this is to tow kayaks. Kayaks full of water down the river. Screw that. I'm going to bulldog it. I'm going to push it. I don't care. I'm not saying don't have a tow tether on you. If you insist on running one of these things, make sure that you have it clipped into a quick release in the front and back. You need it to be in a quick release in front and back. Personally, I want you to get rid of them. Personally, I absolutely hate them, and I want you to get rid of them. But if you must have them, make sure they are on a clip release. Never, ever put it up here or any non-attaching, non-release point. Never, ever attach that thing. So I know what you want to know. Then what do I recommend? What I recommend in this pocket right here, here's what I keep. So in a pinch, and by the way, if you guys want to access these pockets, you know, all of us paddlers, we don't have good movement going back that way. Here's what I do, like as a quick, I'll even tighten my vest up a little bit here. That's about how tight I run my vest right there. So my vest is tight. Let me show you guys how to access this pocket real quick. So in the green jacket, you can go here, you can go right here and get it out. But what I do, I keep in this pocket, real quickly, I can grab this, and I've got a complete sling ready to go. This is what I use for, this is one of the best items. I got a video on how I made this and the usage of this, but look at this. So I'll pull this out, and let's say I'm in a flat water section, I can reach back to this and just clip into there. Now I've got my tow tether right here. And then if I need to, I can still get rid of it. And I'm not carrying it on me. So this is not being carried on me. So that's what I use this is what I use in place of, and I also use this for portaging. I use it for a quick sling to make like a, if I need to do like a Z-drag or something, I always have this right here. This is what you should use in place of this stupid thing. You should never have anything on your vest right here. Let's put that down. So if this thing, in theory, if this thing ever like hooked up, here's what should happen. This ring should pull off super easy. Let's say I hook this onto a bar. Let's hope I don't get it stuck. So this has a twist gate. You can see it's a twist gate. I'm going to hook it onto that bar and then see how it's holding me now. And I need to get away. So if I'm stuck, what I do, you see this tri-glide here? So I've got this run through the top tri-glide. Here's how this thing works. I pull this, and then this will release and pull. And in theory, that's going to let me out of there. You test it. You see how I kind of tested it real quick. I want you guys to test and make sure you can get out of this. So in closing, number one, always have this hooked back here. Number one, get rid of it altogether. And if you want to, what you could do is if you have one of these, I'm not saying throw it away, put you a clip on it and just keep it inside the vest somewhere. Wad it up, keep it down inside the vest where you can access it real fast. Always have your ring back here on your vest. So number one, get rid of the thing. Do not wear it on your vest. Do not wear any loops or anything on your vest. So number two, never ever hook this thing on anywhere where it cannot come loose, where you cannot get this thing off. Make sure that you have your hook, your loop through your rescue vest. Make sure you test it. Make sure you pull it. All right, everybody, that's pretty much all I got on the little tow tether / cowtail crappy thing. That's all I got on that. You guys leave in the comments below if you know someone that must wear these all the time, or you tell me, give me a good reason why the risk versus reward of having this on there is like, why you want to run this. Give me some good reasons why you think we should keep these things on our vest. I'm not saying don't keep something that you can't like cram down in your vest that can pull out to tow kayaks or help someone out in a pinch. But leave in the comments below what you think of why you must have one of these, or someone that does it. And I want you guys to call anyone out. If you see them, please just call them out. If you see them hooking like up in there or like down in here or somewhere, if they've got it anywhere but their quick release. That's pretty much all I got on the cowtail / toe tether thing. Leave in the comments below what you think of this, if you like these things. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.